I'm in Italy. I'm barely 15. I'm like just turned 15 years old. I'm in Italy. And my dad took me to his friend's house where they were getting really stoned. A lot of my childhood is drugs. Right? I was given my first joint when I was 5, cocaine when I was 15. So my dad was a drug, did a lot of drugs. So we were getting really stoned. I was 15 doing these things called glasses, which is where you put a piece of hash on a safety pin and you put a glass over it. You light the hash and the hash you blow it out so it's burning. Put a glass over the glass, fills a pot of smoke, and you put the glass back down again, and you all take turns. Now, you get really high when you're doing that. So I'm 15 years old, obliterated out of my head, and we're in Italy, in the middle of nowhere in Italy, in a big tank carrier. That was my dad's car. It was an old World War II tank carrier. He called Aggie Flagship, and it was a mongrel of bits from the war that they put it back together again. It'd been blown up, and you could tell, and put back together again. Anyway, so he had all these jerry cans, which are gas cans, with gas in them. So we run out of gas on the way back from the friend's house to his house, which is, again, in the middle of nowhere. So there's no lights. There's no street lights. We're on like little roads in Italy, like farm roads. So he goes to me, he goes, get in the back of this truck. Now, the old army trucks with the tent things around them. It's a truck and it's like a green kind of canopy. So that's what it was. So he's like, go in there, find me the jerry can of gas. So I'm in the back, stoned out of my head, couldn't see a thing, falling over everywhere. My dad shouted. My dad had no patience, right? If he said, go and get the jerry can, you better go get the jerry can and be back before he's even finished his sentence, or he would be mad. So he's mad at me already because I can't find a jerry can. Anyway, I finally get the jerry can, come out, right? I go, here's the jerry can. He goes, okay, I need to roll up a piece of paper for a funnel, right? So he rolls up this piece of card, hold this. So I'm holding the funnel, he puts it in the spout for the gas tank, and I'm realizing that he's smoking a cigarette.
Oh, while pouring gasoline.
Well, this is before everything happened, he's got a cigarette in his mouth, and I'm like, well, he's going to put the cigarette out, right? I mean, no. He opens the jerry can, starts pouring gas. Now, if anybody knows anything about gas, it's not the gas that catches fire.
It's the fumes.
It's the fumes. So I'm thinking, there's fumes everywhere. And I'm like standing there, and he's pouring gas on me. He's missing the funnel, and it's going down my arm, it's going on my trousers. I'm soaked in gasoline, and he's smoking a cigarette. And luckily, somehow, no explosions. But that was the shit I had to deal with as growing up. And this is just one of hundreds of stories I could tell you about my dad doing things where I'm like, I'm 15 and I'm like, this is not right. This shouldn't be happening.